Right then, so welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Panda Hobby Tetra X2T. It is a 1/18 scale 4-wheel drive crawler. I've been waiting a little while to actually feature a mini crawler on the channel. And I think this one is going to be a very nice little addition to the Beyond RC fleet, because this thing does look really good. Now, just looking at the box, I really like the fact that you can see the model through the plastic there. That's a very nice little addition. The box itself does feel very premium. It does feel like it's, you know, it feels like it's a lot more expensive than it actually is. Very happy with the overall appearance as well. It does look like a premium package. So what we'll do is get all the bits out. We'll see what you get included in the box. We'll take a closer look at those. We'll also take a closer look at the truck and talk about some of the features that this actually comes with, because it is quite an impressive list of features. But yeah, this looks like a very nice little crawler for the price. Right then, so let's take a look and see what we actually get included in the box. First thing we've got is the 700 milliamp 2S lithium ion battery. Now, this isn't a LiPo, this is a lithium ion. I believe you can actually charge these on your normal charger, so don't panic, don't worry too much about that, because I have also charged other lithium ion packs on my normal LiPo charger, and that works absolutely fine. They do include a USB charger, and this does have an output of 1000 milliamps. So you should be able to charge, if you use the USB charger, you should be able to charge the battery in under an hour. They also include, which is a very nice little addition, the 4 AA batteries to put into the transmitter. This is something you see, this is quite a rare thing to see these days. Very rarely do they actually include the batteries for the transmitter as well. It's a very nice little addition. Panda Hobby, I do like that a lot. You have a little toolkit. Now, I have said before, I do like a ready-to-run RC that comes with a nice little toolkit. You don't get a huge amount in there. It looks like you get a little cross wrench, an Allen key, some clips. Looks like some wheel nuts of some sort in there as well. Just even the packaging just feels really nice. It does have like quite a nice sort of soft feel to it. Everything about this model so far seems premium, and I do like that a lot. Okay, so we'll move on to the transmitter then. Now, this is a 3-channel transmitter. Initial feel does feel very nice. Quality of the plastic is quite nice. It's one of the nicer ready-to-run transmitters I've seen. Now, the good thing about this model in general is the fact that you can turn the lights on and off. The lights are actually on channel 3, as you can see there. You can also adjust the speed settings. You've got low, medium and high. I believe it is electronically adjusted. There's not actually a gearbox in the model itself. And potentially this changes some ESC settings, but apart from that, there isn't a physical gearbox. Usual sort of stuff. You've got your steering dual rate and reverse switches as well. So overall, very nice little transmitter, and that will definitely get the job done nicely. Okay, the next thing you get is a little Panda Hobby flag / banner type thing. Quite nice, very thick, ideal to sort of put up on your custom outdoor course, for example. Nice little addition. And then we move on to the manual, which I haven't actually opened the bag yet, but it is full colour. You know me by now, guys. I do like a full colour manual. It's definitely a game changer for me personally. It does look like you get some extra stickers or decals in there as well. Overall, nice little selection of goodies that you get in the box. So now we've had a look at the box contents, let's take a look at the truck, because I tell you what, it looks absolutely fantastic. Right then, so let's take a closer look at this mini crawler. Now first off, can we just appreciate the styling? This thing looks absolutely great, really liking the old school vibe. We'll take the body shell off, or at least we'll try, because I've got a feeling this has got a lot of wires going on underneath the body shell, because this does have LED lights all round. I mean, this body shell is just gleaming. It really is super shiny. Very impressed. These clips are quite small. Right, let's see if we can take this off. Yeah, just as I sort of suspected, there is a lot of wires going on under here. Wow. You even get some little plastic clips that I'm guessing try to keep things in order. But there's no denying that is quite a large sort of mass of wires there. Right, so what we'll do is actually talk about some of the features that this comes with, and then we'll stick a battery in it. We'll see what the LEDs are like, followed by a little test run. So the first very nice feature this actually comes with is oil-filled shocks. Now, to find oil-filled shocks on a crawler this small is quite rare. Now this I would definitely consider to be a premium feature. The fact that this thing has oil-filled shocks, and obviously that gives you the ability to use different weight oils and all that sort of stuff depending on the surface or the terrain that you're actually running on. Very nice little feature, and something that's sometimes unheard of on crawlers of this size. Now, taking a look at the tyres, this thing does feature quite soft and sticky sort of tyres. Very nice compound that Panda Hobby have used on this. These things feel really sticky, and that will definitely help going over some tricky or difficult terrain. Now, like I mentioned, this does feature LED lights. We've got the LED brake and reverse lights on the back. We've got a nice chunky light bar on the top there, which I've got a feeling is going to be nice and bright. And then we've got your headlights as well. Very nice little feature. You're probably not going to want to take all those connections apart very often. So when you're putting your battery in or changing your battery, you will probably do what I'm doing just there. Just leave it hanging over the side, put your battery in, and then put your shell back on, because that would be a bit of a pain to take all those connections apart. Now, this does feature a little mini 9-gram servo. It's going to be more than enough for a little crawler of this size. So getting in even closer, you've got the 2-in-1 ESC unit, which obviously has the receiver built in. Your speed control is built into that as well. And obviously we've got all the connections coming out of there for the LED lights. And like I said before, they are you can switch them on from the transmitter. Another nice feature on this ESC as well is the fact that you can adjust your speed settings. Again, that is done from the transmitter. You've got your low, your medium and your high setting. Very nice little feature, and something again is sometimes quite rare to find on a crawler of this size. Now, pretty much all of this crawler is made out of plastic, but it is nice to see the steel chassis frame rails there. It's a very nice little feature, because the majority of this is plastic, but I do like the fact that there is a little bit of steel on there. It's always nice to see some metal goodies on an RC. Now, we have got a tiny little 51 turn 180 size brush motor in this. This thing is really tiny. You can see with my finger up against it there how small this thing is, but again, perfectly enough for a crawler of this size. Now, I have just flipped this over to let you have a look and see what is going on underneath. This does feature plastic drive shafts and also plastic links as well, but they are going to be more than enough, and they look quite beefy and chunky as well, to be fair. So overall, a very nice. I am seriously impressed with this Panda Hobby. Let's just hope this thing really performs well, because I am incredibly impressed with this package as a whole. It really does offer a lot of value for the money. Yeah, it can be a little bit more pricey than some of the other mini crawlers out there, but I think going over all the little features this actually comes with, I think it's definitely worth that extra money. So I think what we'll do is we'll fire this up, we'll take a quick look at the LEDs, and then after that we'll get this thing out and give it a quick test run. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, you can switch the LEDs on and off from the transmitter as well. I'm going to go ahead and switch those on now. As you can see, that has switched the headlights on and the roof bar as well. Now it is worth noting that when it comes to the tail lights, they pretty much stay on all the time. The reverse light and the brake light, that will stay on. You can't actually switch those off, but you can switch off the front ones from the transmitter. Now I'll just demonstrate that. As you can see, I am switching the headlights on and off. You can see that the tail lights stay on. They don't actually switch off with the headlights. Now that's not a problem, to be honest. I quite sort of like that feature. We're going to just go ahead and see if I can demonstrate the reverse lights. There you go. So this does feature reversing lights and brake lights. Seriously impressed with this. You know, this thing really does pack a punch in a very small package. Okay, so I think I've talked enough about this. I think all you guys out there want to see how this thing actually performs. We've got a fully charged battery in it now. We're going to get this thing out in the back garden. We're going to see how it performs. We are going to put a few obstacles in its way, and we're going to see how it actually tackles them. But yeah, very impressed with this. This thing looks absolutely amazing.
Right then, so we have tested this out. Now it is a bit wet today, which meant we did get a little bit of reduced traction, but
I still had quite a bit of fun with this around the backyard. Now, I wouldn't have said the suspension travel can handle, you know, rocks that are too big. This is definitely going to sort of be at home in your back garden, you know, on your homemade tracks maybe. It's not going to be able to handle anything too drastic, but I had a lot of fun with this today, and for the price, I really don't think there's a lot better out there. I may be wrong, and if you think I'm wrong, feel free, drop a comment down below and let me know what you would compare to this in this sort of price range. But very, very impressed Panda hobby. Compared to some of the smaller crawlers I've used in the past, you can definitely tell that the tyres are a little bit stickier than what you'd sort of expect. You can definitely sort of feel the softer compound on the tyres, which does make getting traction a lot easier, especially on a vehicle, you know, sort of this size and weight. It is very, very light, so trying to get traction can sometimes be a little bit difficult, but having the stickier compound on the tyres definitely helps. Not only that, but the general styling of this thing, I mean, come on guys, it really does look great. There's no denying that, and I've got a feeling this is going to be keeping me very pleased, especially during this period where I can't really get out a lot. I will be bringing this out into the back garden, hopefully put together, you know, a little bit of a track or a course, and see what this thing is made of. Today was just a little bit of a test run, just to see what it is capable of doing. Now, as you did see, I did put some quite big rocks in front of it. Didn't handle the big stuff too well, but, you know, the small stuff, absolutely fine. Obviously, you know, the grass is quite long in the backyard as well, so it was getting tangled up a little bit, plus the fact that it's wet. But overall, a very successful little run. Okay, so we're going to leave the video there today. If you enjoyed seeing this little mini crawler on the channel, feel free, drop a comment down below and let me know what else you'd like to see in the way of mini crawlers. These things are a lot of fun, and, you know, you can have that amount of fun for not a huge amount of money. So I'd definitely be up for, you know, doing some more mini crawler stuff. So let me know, guys, if you want to see full-size crawlers on the channel. Again, let me know as soon as I can. I will be taking this out. We'll give this another run on some proper rocks. I've got a few good locations planned for this and another one of my crawlers. So yeah, we will be doing that in the future. But yeah, we're going to leave it there today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below and like this video as well. And I will be seeing you very soon on the next one. Take care.